Hey, what is up guys, my name is Rahul and in this video we'll be looking at a challenge called Pancake. So the description says that attack this binary to get the flag. We get provided with the binary for testing purposes on our local machine, and then we are provided with the server where we can test it to get the flag. So I already have it downloaded. As you can see, this is the Pancake. So if we run strings on it, we will not find anything interesting because this is how it is supposed to be. So let's run Pancake, and if I enter, you can see that try again, you got this. So my expectations are that we have to override this with some sort of particular address so that we can get the flag. So let's see to what extent does this 0000 keeps remaining. So for example, if I type in Python tag C, print A, print ORD A, sorry about that, we can see that the particular ASCII value for A is 65 and the hex equivalent of 65 is 41. So whenever I write A, it will get displayed here as 41. So for example, again nothing. Let's try it again. As you can see, the buffer got overflowed and the A gets written on a particular address. So we have to override this with some sort of particular address. So how do we find the address? We can run array tag T pancake afl pdf@main, and if we look towards the first few instructions, we can see that it is accepting the characters with the help of fgets and it is comparing it against this value. So we need to override the buffer with this value, just this value. So let's copy it, because if you see that when it gets compared, if it is not equal to, it will jump to some particular location, but if it is equal to, it will open the flag.txt file in read format and it will read it, and then it will open it and it will display. So let's see, let's copy it over here. So there is one particular thing that I would like to tell you, but first let's try fuzzing it first. So Python tag t print, because we do not know till what, after what character is the buffer being overflowed. So let's try 50, because we need to know at what position the buffer is being overflowed, and then just at that position we'll write this address so that the pointer points to that address. So pancake, again we see that it is not being overflowed. Let's try 60, again it is not being overflowed. Let's type 70, it gets overflowed by 2 hex digits, so I'm guessing that it should be 68. As you can see, it is 68. So after that we'll have to write this address. So now all we have to do is overwrite it with this address. For example, let's copy it and let's see what happens. As you can see, we are not in this address. There is a problem. So what was the problem? There are two problems. First of all, we cannot write this like 0x. It will get converted to a particular decimal value and then it will get written on the top of the stack, which we do not want. We want just this address. So we can bypass it using /x. But again, there is similar problem. What happened this time? Now what happened was, complex instruction set machines, there are two types, RISC and CISC. So Intel falls in the category of CISC, and what happens is they follow a Little Indian structure or data format. So what happens in Little Indian data format is, if I write 40 60, it will get written in registers as 60 40. All right, so this is what happens. So we'll have to write it backwards with 2 hex digits at a time. So let's write it, and since each one of them is supposed to be a hex digit, we'll have to write 0x at the beginning of every hex pair. So for example, first is going to be 88, so 0x88. Second is going to be 66, 0x66. Third is going to be 40, 0x40. The last one is going to be 8, but we cannot write 8 because it might get converted to 80 or something like that. So we'll write 08, 08. and as you can see the flag is missing. Run the exploit again on the server. So we'll have to run this on the server, and this is our exploit for the buffer overflow. This is what it is. I'll have to copy it again. Let's copy. As you can see, we get the flag. So let's copy it. Let's paste it. As you can see, this was the correct flag. So thank you guys. This is it for the video. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, please press on the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.